Wow. Okay.
Lawlers, welcome back to another gameplay commentary. We're going to be trolling in the mid lane just a little bit with the off-meta pick of Kindred mid. Pretty interesting. You see a lot of other people flex kind of ranged ADC-esque type right clickers into the mid and top lane sometimes. Obviously, there's a few that are pretty popular. Akshan's one of them right now. Vayne's always been popular top. Teemo top, right? There's a big list. You don't usually see Kindred in it. So we're going to experiment with their mid here. I mean, whenever you're doing any kind of gameplay, you always want to try and analyze your lane matchup. So right now we're going to be up against an Akali. She does pretty good, obviously, if we get within melee range or we let her land an E on us. That's probably not very good. She's got bursty damage, but we have better kind of sustained damage. And if her W's down, we should be able to run her down and deal some good damage. So lane phase game plan is really just going to be to kind of chill out, play easy. If we see a mark come up, obviously we'll try and go grab a mark in the river and play with our jungler. We'll obviously pick up a Kali right now for our passive in that way. She's running Ignite, I'm running Ignite. So yeah, extended trades, if we can dodge out the E and she's not going to outplay us in the smoke, are going to go our way. In terms of overall game plan here, we're going to try and make sure that we get as many marks as possible and just scale up. Kindred's pretty good for scaling up. So yeah, we'll see how we go here. Pick up the W first in lane, and then we're going to max Q, then W, and then E, and then R whenever we can. If we can land auto attacks on this Akali, we'll do it. She's running bone plating, so if we can proc that before we do any kind of big long trades, that'll be good. And then we do have a little bit of passive heal from our W as well. So look for a big trade here on our level 2. If she doesn't have her smoke by level 2 here, we might be able to actually pick up a sneaky kill if she doesn't respect this here. Couldn't get both those minions. But she backed off here, so let's just play pretty easy here. Put a W down right now. So she did pick up smoke seconds. That's good by her. I think if we actually use our Q while she's in vision, we will still hit her before the auto or before the targeting from the Q drop. So in that respect, we can outplay this Akali a little bit, even outside of her smoke screen. And then she doesn't have her smoke now, so if I can put a big trade on her here with E, W, auto Q, that'll be ideal. She's going to want to step up for this cannon, so that's when we're going to look to do this to her. It sucks that my Q didn't hit her there. Unfortunate. Not the end of the world. We're just going to try again, play pretty basic here. Like, I don't play a lot of Kindred in general, definitely not Kindred mid. So I don't think we're going to like out micro her, but we are going to try and just beat her with a very simple game plan, right? Of like not trading too close to her and then just playing generally safe in the lane phase. So we do see there's actually a mark. So we do get some damage off her there. If I can push this up, I want to at least go take a look. That mark's probably gone, but maybe it's still there. So let's push this wave pretty hard here. This is obviously a Kindred specific aspect here where we're going to try and shove this wave out here and then go take a quick look at that mark. So let's go take a quick peek here. We're not running Smite Kindred mid, so the chances of getting this mark, even if it is here at full health before the jungler rotates or Akali comes to stop us, is pretty slim. I don't want to use any of my mana trying to get this mark, so we are just going to go full auto attacks here. I need to save my Q to jump over the Baron pit if Akali does come. So let's see what happens here. If I get it, I get it. This is one of those things where, you know what, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If Akali does come for us, again, same rules will apply. We'll try and dodge out her damage from the E, and then obviously dodge the smoke screen if she's trying to outplay us in that. I don't know why this Scuttle Crab is being so annoying, but we managed to get it. We don't even miss that much farm here. It was a cannon wave that she was trying to push in, so pretty good start to the lane so far. Everything's going well in terms of game plan, so just trying to focus on getting last hits and scaling up with our passive when we can. Spam ping that she's missing here. She's probably just went back to base, but just in case, we'll see if we can ping our team off. That's weird that I didn't get that last hit. And then in terms of the items that we're going to rush this game, generally whenever you're playing Kindred mid into any kind of bursty champion, you're probably going to go the Shieldbow. If we were playing into like a full tank matchup where we're not going to potentially get engaged really hard on, maybe we can go something else. But I do kind of want to get a nice back off here. So I'm going to put the W down. I'm going to start to Q within the W. W shortens our Q cooldown, so we can push waves kind of pretty nicely here. And then we'll just recall just out of vision. Hopefully get a nice clean back. Hekrum's on the bot side there too, so it's a cannon wave, really good time to back. So again, just kind of trying to follow some very basic fundamentals. We're going to be able to pick up some, let's get some attack speed and some boots here. We've got the Vamp Scepter for a little bit of sustain and some damage, and just because we're kind of playing a little bit more of a, a passive stacking style here at the start, we don't really need to rush too hard into our mythic. We can get some boots and some attack speed here. So again, just missing a couple CS here. We're pretty even with the Akali, so I'm not too worried about anything right now. I always hate when those cannons just align so badly, right? You can't even get them here. Could do a little bit of a better job managing these minions as they come in. Okay, so Akali roam, so we're going to put our W down. Again, the cool thing with Kindred is obviously not the fastest wave clear compared to other mid lane champion mages or poke mages, but you can drop your W and then pretty quickly rotate in. This guy here is only level 4, so I can bully him pretty hard if he wants to stay into this lane. So drop the W again, and then just start queuing within that. That's really weird, man. I'm getting really unlucky with some of these minion last hits. Kali could be coming back from top side. We're a little bit at risk here, but we're already level 6, so we have a little bit of a safety net with our R. We can just press that and stay alive. Key is to make sure you stay in the R for the full duration, because you do get a little bit of a heal boost as you come out of it, and it doesn't really block damage, just stops anything inside of it from dying. So something you do want to keep in mind. Here again, I'm just trying to shove this out and make Akali deal with a little bit of a larger cannon wave here. So just trying to make sure we dodge out that E. I don't think we can save him with our R. He didn't really get to me in time. So we'll just back off here. I think it's enough to buy a full pair of Berserker's Greaves. She might be able to push this out fast enough, but there's really nothing for me to do in that lane anymore. Our top laner is likely going to die. Maybe if he can at least bring Akali over for some attention, she won't push the wave, so that's perfect. Gets caught by the stun, but yeah, I didn't really want to fight 2v3. Nocturne died pretty quick there, so a little bit of an unfortunate series of events that gives the Akali 2 kills. So she's getting fed even when we're not the one feeding her. This is always a part of the game, right? Like your mid laner could get kills from other sources. So here, I don't actually know if I want to push into her. I didn't catch if she used ult. I have enough mana, so I can put some stuff down. Again, the biggest thing here is that when she uses a smoke, just to kind of back off and not get hit by her E. If she does choose to take this E in, again, I have R. She's not going to kill me under tower, so we're going to be able to sustain this back up with our Vamp Scepter. So I got no problem holding the wave here. We even have a few pots, so we can just really chill. Our passive from the W is going to help heal us up too, so just spam ping, let your team know. But other than that, if she kind of doesn't get a kill on this roam, she's just going to slowly fall behind as the game goes. So make sure you guys kind of follow this in your games. The other thing to note here in terms of a macro play is notice how top is missing and so is jungle. They're not showing anywhere on the map. Bot's not showing anywhere on the map. This is prime time. You're either all going to go kill that Nocturne on Baron Pit right now, or they're waiting for like a gank mid specifically in one of these bushes. It's very strange that everybody's missing for this long. So even if Akali comes back and plays really weird and tries to like just run into me to look like she's trying to die, there they are all on Baron, or sorry, on Dragon. I'll run down and see if I can help them here. I actually think we do have numbers advantage, so I'm going to ping that I'm on my way. Going to mark her, put the W down. I actually misclicked that W too far back the other way, but I think we get the kill here. Yeah, nice. So we get a stack off that. I can actually use my abilities now to grab another stack here. So you're going to put your E on the biggest jungle creep in the camp. That gives you the ability to kill it a little bit quicker, which gives you your stack. You don't even have to get all the other minions if you don't want to. I'm going to get them here because I do have some time. And then we'll leave one actually just so it hopefully doesn't reset the camp. Ran into a red ward here, so we'll take that down on the way back. But a very good start for us. Even though we don't have any kills, it's a really good start. So before we back here, I'm going to try and shove this wave in really fast with my WQ again. So you just spam Q when you're inside your W. I think I'm lagging a little bit right now. Yep, ping spike, so that was a little bit weird. We missed some of those last hits, but let's see. Can we go back? Is there a good chunk of item that we can buy for 1,000? Not really. 1,300 would be a more ideal back, so let's hang out here. She's going to have a wave stacking up running into us here, so we can just play chill and pick up some farm here, I think. We're pretty healthy and we can still cast ult, so the key here is just make sure we hold enough mana to cast our R in a worst case scenario, in case, like, you know, top lane's missing, jungle's missing, and everybody comes to dive us, right? So we're just gonna try to hang out and play around our R, just like that, right? So here, just cast the R, stay in the R for that health, and just like we talked about there, the important thing was saving our mana for the R. So just very simple decision making. It didn't require any super fast reaction speeds. We knew jungle was missing for a while, so just hung out, did the best that we could with that situation. So getting closer to Shieldbow. Shieldbow will be really nice into this N18 comp, and then depending on who gets fed, we can kind of itemize a little bit more specifically according to them. But really interested to see once we get our Shieldbow, and even now once we come back to lane. Hopefully these guys don't die to this dive here. Good dodge so far. Nice job on the Nocturne ult to at least blind them. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so Kali didn't get anything from that. We're going to be able to shove this out, hopefully get some plates, maybe even sneak another mark in the top side jungle here. Let's see if we can get one plate and then fade towards top side here to get that. Alright, these guys should be able to deal with him. I'm going to go straight for this mark here in the top side jungle since we just killed their jungler. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. It's not the end of the world if you don't get these marks, but it is nice to scale up. I mean, if you're playing well with Kindred and you're ahead in kills and, you know, experience and gold, she is going to play nice either way. We're gonna die here. Oh, I thought I flashed before I got that. Okay, we got one. Spit me out, spit me out. Yeah. Oh no! Ah! Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, he's got her. I don't even need to stay, I don't think. Yeah, I'm too low. She even lands a Q or an E on me, I'm going to die. What a great play by the Tom Kench there. He followed. That was a really good job following on the roam from their top laner there. I'm surprised Akali came right to that mark. They must have had vision on there before I got to it because they were playing pretty quick on that rotation. So I must have ran over a ward somewhere when I was on the way. But either way, we're at 4 marks. I have no idea. Like, I don't play Kindred if 4 marks by 13 minutes is good or bad. But I can't tell you right now. What is it here? After 4 marks, Kindred gains 75 attack range. Every 3 marks after the 4th grants a further 25 range. So right now we've gotten some attack range off of it. So that's good. Let's see if we can Q in and steal that. No, can't steal that. Okay, so we're going to try and play around waiting for our ult for a big play here, ideally. I don't think I can help this just in case people roam, but you know what? This man helped me. I'm going to help him. I don't think I can slow him down, but I do have ult now, and I do have Q. Oh, I started to fade away from that because I thought we had him. I don't think Akali can actually come in on us here. I have ult. I'm just going to let him know. That's for you, buddy. Oh, okay, cool. Wow, she doesn't know, she doesn't know, she doesn't know. She's dead. There's nowhere she can go. Oh man, she got away, eh? She still had that E. That's okay. We didn't really use any big abilities to try and do that. She had to use her ult and her W, so she stays now under tower. I'm just going to kill her. I can just drop a W here. This is pretty cool when you drop the W like this, and you can just kind of hang outside of turret range. They don't even want to walk up, right? So they'll just take some damage like that. Again, if she shows, I can just hit a Q on her in that split second that she shows. And my understanding of the interaction is that kind of targets her right away. So this is a great start here. We'll put another mark on Akali here. We'll just hit this tower. I'd assume that the jungler's coming for us here if she's hanging out here. But again, we're just going to put the W down, get a couple autos on her, force her off the wave, right? She has to use her W just to grab any last hits, dodge that E. And again, you can see the simple strategy of just following the game plan of not fighting if her W's down and not getting hit by the E. That's basically it, right? Tagged her there with our W, but she's missing a lot of farm right now. 75 farm, we're almost up 25 farm on her. It's not, you know, crazy, but it is enough, hopefully, that as the game goes, we're just going to continue to get stronger. I want to keep her in this position under tower where we're just bullying her, so I'm going to keep using my W to clear these waves out here. And just keep an eye on the map to where, I think first turret's still available, so we'll actually just bang this pretty hard here with autos. She's going to try and again use E on us here. She's going to go for the all-in likely. Oh, she does not. Okay, cool. Alright, we got the first turret, I think just before bot lane got that turret. So I'm going to push this wave in here really quick, and then we're going to go. Bot lane could actually be moving to us here because they are missing. So let's just see if we can clean this up here really quick and then back off. Awesome. I'll just start a recall here. I don't really want to roam bot and waste time right now. Hopefully these guys can clean them up 3v2. Nocturne had ult, so... I guess if I rotated there, I might have been able to get that Lucian, but... a bit of a coin flip play, I think. So let's go, I don't think we have to go Wit's End. Like, nobody's really ahead. The only magic damage person is Akali, and, you know what, let's go Essence Reaver. Have a little fun with Essence Reaver here. So our Q's hit really hard. I feel like just because of Akali here, if we can land a Q on her, that'll hit pretty hard. So let's go Essence Reaver. It'll also let us spam our WQ a little bit more, playing lane Kindred, just a little bit better for spamming that. Haven't really been paying too much attention to the marks since I got that last one on the top side river. I think these guys have this under control, so I'm just going to go pick up my farm mid and stick to our game plan. So now that lane phase is over, you don't just have to worry about your lane opponent, right? You should start to be worrying about junglers, top side, bot side could be roaming anywhere. It's literally anyone. So this is when you want to kind of take a quick look at the scoreboard here, realize who's strong so that if you see them, if you know you have to leave right away, or if you can dance with them. I have an ult that keeps me alive, so I do have like kind of a get out of jail free card for a little bit, but the key is I have to have my team around still to make that play worth it, right? If I just use my ult 1v4, I'll live a little bit longer, but I won't really have the chance. So here, dodge the E out, so I'm standing behind minions. Dodge that E out, standing behind minions. Wow, that was a very long E. Let's put the ignite on her. Great hook by the Nautilus there. But again, waiting for someone on my team to be at least in the vicinity so that if we do go for a play, it has a higher percentage chance to actually turn out, you know, in our favor here. So I'd say overall, like, I'd be surprised if they don't forfeit very soon because we're playing this game very well. So here we're going to have to put the R down, just trying to get as much damage on the Lucian as possible. The Q canceled out there before we could get him, but unfortunate. That's a good example there of the last fight, right? Like, even though the ult kept us alive in that play and almost allowed us to outplay that a little bit there, if there's no one around when you ult, it's only going to keep you alive for a few moments longer. I did not think the bot lane was coming up there. I thought there was a lot of action going top. So that's my bad for losing track of where everyone was. But it's, again, it's a good example showing that you still want to try and play around your team. We're pretty far ahead. We were 3-0, had the most, second most, I guess, CS on our team. Lucian's doing a good job farming on their team. So, but still, like, you know, we're doing a pretty good game so far, playing an off-meta pick in the mid lane. Quite a solid performance so far. So just, again, trying to keep everything tight and understanding macro-wise. Just if people are missing or if you're by yourself, pushed all the way up into mid lane, probably not the best spot to be. So we see a Akali bot. Everybody else is missing in terms of the other three players. They just killed me mid, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were hanging around somewhere, grabbing some jungle farm, and then looking for me if I push up mid again. The bigger disadvantage now is I even don't have ult anymore, so we do have to be extra cautious now with so many people missing. Someone could be just sitting in a bush here. I don't have ult, so all I can do here is just try and freak these guys out a little bit here. Can put Wolf over the wall, let him auto attack the Hecarim a few times, but they end up getting it here. Gonna have to come through the safe way. They're coming down from Rift Pit, and there's already two mids, so we're gonna come through the safe way here. I'm not really going to go in until Nautilus or... I don't think that's going to hit the turret. Oh, it just hit the turret. Unfortunate. Alright, big dragon fight here. We have ult in 9 seconds, so I'm just going to start spam pinging it for the team that I have ult. It's okay. I think that's fine. We can posture pretty aggressively here. I think we can just start this. I don't... Like, there's 2 mid. They're still trying to go for the tower, so... We can start this here, I think. We'll have to give up mid tower. It's not the end of the world that we give up a tower, I think, to get a dragon at this point of the game. So we'll put Wolf down, mark this guy up here. Don't think we have to use ult to save him. We actually get a nice double kill there, so that's really good. And I think we can follow this guy in as long as that doesn't hit. So I'm going to jump away now. I think this is... we can hang out. Okay. She used her flash. Oh my gosh, is this fight still going? Wow, how did she get out of here? Oh. Okay, stay alive from that. We're gonna get the health boost, then we're gonna queue out. Nice. Again, not the most mechanically sound Kindred game. We're gonna have a Hecarim charging us very shortly here. I'm going to see if I can just jump over the wall to get through here. And then just start our recall here, I think. But yeah, like 6-1 and not even playing, you know, Kindred that much. I'm pretty happy with this, just following that, again, that simple game plan. So in all of your games, try and analyze what you're strong at as a character, what you're weak at, and try and play accordingly. So let's go crazy on the crit route here. Let's pick up the Infinity Edge pickaxe and we'll build towards that. But I mean, we're dealing a lot of damage right now, so we're almost at 8 stacks. 7 stacks is pretty good because it's what is it now? Every 3 marks after the 4th grant, another 25 attack range. So I mean, we have an additional 100 attack range right now. That's no joke. I have to be careful walking in here. I have no ult, and again, 2 showing, 3 missing. So we're gonna try and play this a little bit more careful. If these guys want to walk into Wolf, I can just put the Wolf down. Generally, that gives you the free and clear to farm up the mid lane as Kindred. So some other off-meta mid picks are tough because you can't actually clear waves. But generally, if you're even or slightly ahead with Kindred, if you put the W down, people seem to respect that. So again, there's likely 2 or 3 people in here. You can see everybody's still missing on the map. So just trying to respect that MIA status a little bit more. Don't want to give up our 300 gold shutdown if we can help it. Put down some vision here. I mean, with a Kali bot, if we pick up a kill, we can probably do this Baron. So again, just trying to play numbers here. We won't show on that ward. I have no marks up on the map to go for. So Nocturne is actually being really nice and giving me the red buff. That's pretty cool of him. And then we'll run in here. I have ult now, so we can play again pretty aggressive here. I think we'll pick him up here. Nautilus actually gets the double kill, so I don't get any kills from that exchange, but a whole bunch of assists. Oh, almost got him. I think if we can just slow him here. Again, I just don't want to die, so I'm going to just... Or use my ult, like, without, you know, actually having to. So we're going to just hit the turret here. Just play it a little bit slow. These guys really can't do anything anyway. Winning that fight there without having to even fall off on the 2 kills, I think still achieved our goal there. Dragon's not up for another minute 30, but we should be playing towards the dragon. So pretty smart that everybody's backing off here into fog. I feel like I'm going to switch my target to Aurelion Soul just because Lucian's playing pretty smart. He's not really getting too far out of position, and he's not really soloing a lane by himself. So he's really playing with his team, and he's also the most fed. So I'm gonna try and go for some of the lower hanging fruit, as they say, on the enemy team. Some of the easier targets to kill. That's gonna be hopefully more consistent for us to get our stacks. They're probably on that mark there. Anytime there's a mark with Kindred, you'd assume that there's at least somebody going to ward it or maybe pick it up before you. So that does give you a somewhat of an idea of where people could be. We're going to have to path pretty safe here, but there's a nice good chunk of farm coming for us here in the mid lane. See Lucian already rotating to bot side. Whoa, our autos are starting to hurt. Minions at least right now. Those are hitting pretty hard. I think Vayne's probably going to get caught here. Unfortunate she goes down right before dragon fight. Maybe not. Tommy's there. We're coming in, Tom. So just trying to put the W down here. We finally get the Lucian. Just try and auto whoever's close to you here. I can't get any of these kills, man. Like, literally, I'm getting all assists. We'll head over to Dragon now. I don't know where Aurelion went, but their jungler's down, so I'm pretty sure we can start this. Kali's still bot side. She was hiding in that bush the whole time. Ain't good for her. Alright, at least we can get a dragon. Can't get any kills, but we can get a dragon. Still have ult up, so lots of wiggle room here, and we're sitting at 7-1-6 by the 26-minute mark. I think these guys are just going to kill Akali, to be honest, so I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to shove this wave. It's guaranteed gold sitting right in front of me here, so just pick this up. That mark's probably a bit too deep for me to go for now. I'm already super fed anyway, so I don't even really need to go for the marks if they're in dangerous situations where we might die and really ruin our tempo. So just get that, and then come up and pick up another wave of farm, and then we'll have a good chunk of gold. So we'll start to try and hunt down when we can actually go and finish the Infinity Edge. Should be very close right now. I'm gonna get one more wave and then check the farm. Yeah, we can get it. Perfect. Sweet. So if this guy's alone, we can kill him. We have ult, so you know what? Kill him. I'm going to flash over this wall in a second here. I don't think we can get away, but we're going to try. Ah! Ah! Good job, good job. Yeah, so again, that's a good example of if no one's around, just makes it tougher. Ideally with Kindred, you want to try and see if you can at least use your ult in a situation where people like this can come in and help you out. But I got greedy for the mark there. Haven't killed this Storm Dragon Aurelion Soul yet this game, so I got a little bit greedy trying to grab that mark there. I think the rapid fire cannon is going to synergize pretty well with our kit, so we're going to pick that up. What are we sitting at? Let's get 80% crit strike chance here, and then we'll pick up a dagger with the next 300 gold. And let's mark, just for some revenge, let's mark that that Hecarim and see if we can grab him. The Akali's just kind of hanging out bot lane, just doing her thing for the rest of this game, it looks like. So she's not even mixing up in team fights, so I don't really want to put her as my mark. But 8-2-6 now. Most kills in the game. Kindred has the ability to do that as you pick up more marks. And just with the fact of her W, E, and Q, like there's a lot of damage output with this champion. So you should be able to, you know, find yourself with a lot of kills in most of the games that you're playing her in any position. Especially if you're building her crit like this. So a couple showing mid. Go pick up another wave of farm here. Ult in 12 seconds, so again I can go a little bit crazy in 12 seconds. So again, just that trick of putting down Wolf usually backs people off of you, so you can clear out that wave pretty easily. Kali's still shoving bot, but I'm rolling with the boys here, so I'm feeling pretty good. Get some beefy guys with us here. Oh, that was supposed to go over the wall. Alright, let me see if I can bait somebody out to me. As long as Nocturne's kind of within ult range, I'm feeling pretty safe here. But if Hecarim rolls into me, I'm not feeling good. Yeah, here they come. Don't really, yeah, there's Hecarim. Yeah, see, so you got to be careful in situations like that. When everybody's kind of missing, where could they be, right? Leave the rest of that for Nocturne. I wasn't sure if he was going all the way top or not, so I was going to grab that camp. The next mark's on Baron, so ideally I want to try and be at this Baron fight. Our bot laner's looking for a Kali, but coming up now. This guy's here just as bait. Don't really want to take that bait. Heckram's going to come rolling out right from the top middle there. $632 damage on our autos right now on the crits. Almost dealing that 1k auto attack damage. See if we can get to that level here. We just need to keep farming up, getting that gold. I mean, we probably win this, right? Dodge that. Put the ult down. Wow, where was my health burst? That was really weird. Unfortunate that we go down there again in our ultimate. But even though we died, they committed a lot to that fight, and our team did a good job cleaning up all four, which means we're going to get this dragon. So even though we died, we did actually have a pretty positive impact on that whole situation by drawing a lot of attention to us. Heckram was basically ISOing for us. The Aurelian Soul was trying to ult and stun us, and we drew that out of the kit. So yeah, overall I think still pretty good impact. Not every play is going to work out, but that's part of the fun of playing new champions and pushing the limits, seeing what you can do and what you can't do. So we got the Soul Dragon here, Infernal Dragon Soul, so that's a pretty sweet one to get. And we'll have our full rapid fire cannon now, and now we want to finish out probably with a little bit more damage just to be a jerk. Let's go something that's just going to tear through armor. Some of these guys are starting to build armor items. It looks like I don't like the plated steel caps or anything else that gives them armor. So let's try and go into Lord Dominic's. We could go into anti-healing just because of the Senna. That's probably actually better. We should go into something with a little bit of armor pen, but also some grievous wounds. So maybe the Chempunk Chainsword or whatever it is. We'll maybe build into that to finish off this build. Either way, we just want something with more damage, right? Like we're sitting at right now 80% crit, so all of our auto attacks are going to pretty much be critting, so we want to make sure that we just add some damage on top of those crits and see if we can get to 1,000 auto attack damage. That would be beautiful. Wouldn't be surprised if these guys try and rush me pretty hard here with a Heckram coming right down the middle. Until I see Heckram, I'm gonna respect this a little bit here, but I do want that gold. I don't want to just give up a whole wave. Don't come for me, Heckram. Okay, we're still at that 674 auto attack damage, but I mean that's to be expected just because we completed the rapid fire cannon, so not really gonna have any auto attack damage. Nice. Something stunned me there for a very long time. Just gonna heal up off the scuttle if we can. That should be game. Actually, I have Flash Ignite, so I'm gonna just sweep around the back here, actually. Knock him down. Man, Nautilus picking up the kills. What a bro. The guy is 7-2 and 14. What a bro. Alright, we won't get to the 1,000 damage autos on Kindred, but we did a pretty good job this game. 10 marks overall. 9, 3, and 10 for a pretty good performance. I suspect we'll get an S on this, but we'll wait and see here. We'll just knock down these turrets. And we have ult to stay alive here, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that Kindred mid gameplay. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes in your games. I'll catch you guys in the next one.